ready to show you guys my secret sangria. You have to be careful though because it's a little strong. I like olive oil and everything. Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Kitchen.
So I have some of my groceries here. What I love is that it's so convenient that I don't have to keep going inside and outside and inside and outside when you need your stuff. So I'm just gonna pop them all right into my fridge. I got my basil, I got my mint, I got some cilantro. We're gonna make nice little shrimp on the barbecue today. So we're gonna do shrimp skewers. But this is the best part. There's so much storage outside, guys, and you have no idea. It is like life-saving when you don't have to go in and out of the house and you can just come out here with your groceries and kind of just put everything where they belong. It works. Need a little parsley for this. We actually have a basil plant here at the shore house that my mother made a little basil plant and it smells so good. We don't have parsley yet here, but we need to get parsley. So this recipe calls for a little bit of chopped parsley. So I'm gonna chop up some fresh parsley now. So you just need some medium-sized shrimp and you wanna push them through onto the skewers. Extra virgin olive oil, always for me, and just drizzle that right on top. This is a super, super easy one, guys. It's like a little parsley, a little salt, a little pepper. We're gonna put some fresh lemon on it and put them right on the grill. So let's start with our salt first. Okay, we're just gonna sprinkle some salt and make sure we get it on all the shrimp. Okay, we're gonna put some pepper. You can also put hot pepper for my people out there that like a little spice. You can even put a little paprika, you know, depending on who your guests are. Okay, we're gonna put a little parsley on there as well. Okay, because we love parsley. We're Italian around here. We like as much parsley as possible. And then we are going to squeeze a fresh lemon right like this so we get that little lemon flavor, which I think makes it the best. Squeeze a little lemon right on top. We're just gonna throw them on the grill. So this recipe is gonna be whipped ricotta crostinis, and we're gonna put the bread on the grill, make them nice and crispy, okay? And what you need for this is just some ricotta cheese, some French bread. I actually like the French bread because it's a little bit smaller than the Italian bread, so French bread is great for this. Cherry tomatoes, a little salt. I have basil that I grew here in the backyard. It smells so good. And we're gonna need olive oil because, you know, put olive oil on everything around here, and some fresh lemon. I'm gonna grab my cutting board and then we're gonna get started. See what I mean by convenience? I don't even have to go inside. I have my cutting board out here. Everything I need is right outside. So first you're gonna start off with your ricotta cheese. Okay, we're gonna put it into a bowl. You can use whole milk, you can use skim milk, whatever, you know, whatever you would normally use. Honestly, for this, I prefer to use the one that's whole and not skim or part skim. Okay, and then we are gonna squeeze a little lemon with a little bit of lemon zest inside of here as well. I love fresh lemon, so I always go for the fresh lemon. Okay, and we're gonna mix that around in there. We're gonna add a little salt. Get a little bit of salt. Okay, and then we are gonna mix this up. It wouldn't hurt to add a little bit of olive oil too. I like olive oil on everything. We're gonna mix that up because this is what's gonna go on top of our little crostinis. And then we're gonna garnish it with some basil, put our little cherry tomatoes on top, and it's so delish. Perfect. We're gonna put this to the side, and then we are gonna cut the bread up for our crostinis. So when you're using the bread, I would definitely go with French bread. It's just a little bit, has more of a crunch to it, I wanna say. Less, like, it's less doughy inside and it has a little bit more of a crunch to it. And it's a little bit of like a tighter packed bread. So it's better for a crostini. So I usually go for the French bread. And you just want to make small little slices. Like this size is perfect for little crostinis. Okay, now we are gonna lay out our little slices of bread so that we can put olive oil on there, drizzle it with a little salt, and get it onto the barbecue because we want to get them nice and crispy. A little olive oil. I'm gonna make sure every one of them gets a nice amount of olive oil. Not too much, but nice enough that it's gonna soak in when it hits the heat. And then put a little salt on top. Just wanna sprinkle it. Make sure you hit every one of them. Perfect. Okay. To the grill they go. For this part, I'm gonna call Joe because it's hot out here and he is just better on the grill than me. So, Joe.
Yeah?
Can you grill for me, please, babe? I'm hot. I've been prepping everything for you, but I need you to do the grill.
I know. You want the professional to do it.
Yeah, so look, we're gonna make little crostinis. Okay, so we just need to like get them nice and browned on the grill. And then I prepped some good little shrimp skewers.
Oh, look at you.
I'm gonna have you brown those on the grill also. Nice. All right, so if you wanna go do that for me, I'm taking a 5-minute break because I'm a little hot.
Okay.
Just get that nice and toasty for me. Do you want some water? I'll get you some
I would like some water. How about some sangria?
Sangria later.
How about some vino? I'm parched out here. It's hot. Man. How good this looks. Melissa, bring me a butter knife. Look at this.
How you doing?
Perfect. All right, I did my...
Wow, those look so good.
Very nice, right? Now, I did my job. You spread it all out. Get it all ready. I got to make some phone calls. All right, call me when the sangria is ready. I'm sweating.
Joe prepped everything perfectly for me. We took the shrimp off the skewers because once we put them on the grill, they got smaller, and I think they're cuter like this. And we're just gonna make a nice little appetizer tray. So we're gonna go back to our ricotta. We're gonna need that. Alrighty. Look at how delicious these look with a little bit of olive oil. So we're gonna lay them out here. And then we're gonna put the ricotta, a little bit of the cherry tomato. Smells so good. Have a nice little appetizer tray. We're gonna put some ricotta on each one. That little zest lemon in it, it's just like perfect. I like cooking outside. It just makes it feel you're cooking in nature. It makes things more fun. And some of them you can put a little bit less ricotta, some more. You know, everybody likes a different amount, whatever floats your boat. Again, I love easy and simple recipes, and this is such an easy, simple thing to do. Okay, good. Okay, so now take a little of the plum, or should I say a little of the cherry tomato. We're gonna put that on top. Give it the little Italian flair that we love. There is nothing to me that tastes better than a roasted tomato, guys. What's better? And then we're gonna garnish with the basil that came right from my yard. So we can like break it into pieces and just, it's kind of for pretty, but it's also for taste. So I'm breaking them off because I feel like they're nice big pieces of basil and it would be a little too much. I like to put this super green side up because it just looks prettier. Did you know how the back is like a little bit lighter green? Ah, yummy, look at this. Okay, got some apps done. Now it's time to make some homemade sangria. Okay, I'm ready to show you guys my secret sangria that I just think is so amazing. You have to be careful though because it's a little strong. You know, it sneaks up on you, but it's delicious. It's the best, and all my friends love my sangria. So just take a picture, take a bottle of whatever your favorite kind of wine might be. I'm using Cabernet today, but you can also use like a Pinot Noir, whatever floats your boat, okay? So I'm gonna show you, I'm making a little bit of a smaller pitcher today. So you're gonna put in a bottle or two of red wine, orange liqueur. Now, I don't really measure, but like the orange liqueur is delish, so I would go with like that much. Now, if you had 2 bottles of wine, you're gonna double that, okay? But you kind of just wanna put a splash of each. I also have brandy. Brandy just makes it, but it also gives it that kick to make it a little strong, so careful, okay? And then we're gonna top it off with ginger ale and some fresh fruit on top. And then you wanna put like ice in a nice wine glass, pour it over the ice. Ginger ale is gonna give it that little bit of like fuzz that we need, okay? I'm also gonna cut up some fruit, and what's so convenient is I have my little bar station over here, and it comes with a cutting board. So you have your little cutting board built right into your sink and your bar station. You can have your bottles of liquor here. If you open this up, there's another spot for ice. You have spots for your juices or more liquor, whatever floats your boat. So I'm gonna bring my little handy dandy cutting board over here, and you just wanna cut some like pieces of apple. You can do peach, apple, you know, whatever you have, and you just want to pop it in there, okay? Peach, apple, orange. I feel like that's always the best in sangria. You can also do like lemons and limes. I like chunks, okay? Alrighty, and some nice slices of orange. Yum. Okay. All right, then we're gonna mix this all together. And don't forget, you can also do this with white sangria, but instead of using the brandy, I would use like Prosecco or something like that. This is my favorite. If you like red, this is the way to go. I am gonna grab some wine glasses, fill them up with ice, pour this on top, and we have some beautiful sangria. Voila, I can't take all the credit for this. Joe, come over here.
That looks amazing.
Doesn't this look so good? Yummy. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh,
I
it's
love
so
this outdoor
good.
kitchen.
It's so.
We bond so much around it. I mean, we cook so much more. It's amazing.
It's all about entertaining for us and being able to have our friends and family over. So we're gonna prep this without eating it all.
Good.
Thanks so much for joining us today, guys, with Cooking with Coyote.
Love it.